Listen, chat. The number one thing is, bro, there are so many things that are just dragging at our time. Like, I'm not going to say distractions are a new thing, but like more now than ever. All of these apps, all your phone, everything around you is just cracked out trying to get you to be distracted, trying to get your attention. And all that shit is time, bro. All that shit, time. And it's like, chat, let me cook. I'm about to cook up, on God. Let me cook. This side, I appreciate the 6 months. My homie named Side. That's crazy. Now listen, chat, I'm about to make a whole big picture here, right? Now, so boom, you getting hit with all this dopamine. You enjoying your time on your phone. Whether you looking at the thotties, whether you just binge watching somebody's content, preferably mine, you know what I'm saying? Because then you probably learning something along the way, right? You just getting hit with this constant dopamine. It just feel good. All this addiction to these apps or whatever, right? Some of y'all could even have a porn addiction. It could extend beyond any means. I'm not trying to be specific here, right? Now, you trade that for actual like boredom, right? And when I say boredom, I don't mean you just sitting in the fucking crib doing nothing, like you bored as shit. I just mean sitting there and actually thinking. Like, what would you do if you wasn't sitting here always constantly consuming, always constantly taking in, always constantly listening to something, but listening to yourself, but sitting here and putting the time into the things that you want to do, or even finding out how good you could be at something. And here's another picture I'm about to paint. Go Am, I appreciate the 510 bits, man. Turn me the fuck up, man. I'm gonna let the voice speak before I keep talking.
Time skip. W Dojo TyKwondoe to the moon.
Chat,
to the moon.
Chat. This is the one I'm really about to hit y'all with, and I'm really gonna make a whole video on this, right? Now, you get addicted to dopamine, right? It's just this feel good sensation, kind of like being in a casino or whatever, right? But the things that help you get better, the things that grow you, the things that make you stronger, are the opposite of all that dopamine shit, bro. It's the opposite of all that rewarding and all that quick and fast and easy sensation that you get when you're scrolling on your phone. So it's like one of the first things I realized is that you get into this constant vibe of getting everything you want with a snap of your finger. You want to look something up, you go find it. It's always constant shortcuts. You want to order some food, you get straight order. You ain't gotta drive to the store, you ain't gotta walk to the store. You just order that shit. Everything is the convenience of our fingertips. Everything is distracting us. Everything is just whatever. We just never have a moment to actually sit there. So it's like, boom, you get used to this. You get used to this constantly feeling good vibe, and you like push towards this area of comfort. This like comfort zone that you get from always feeling good and always having quick and easy access to things. When in reality, every fucking skill you can think of from anybody who has ever achieved anything beyond average in life, if you want to be more than average, you gotta fucking be, because you in the dojo, my nigga. It's no choice. Anybody who ever achieved anything above average took something very boring, but maybe they was passionate about it. It could be playing an instrument, it could be writing, it could be playing a sport, whatever. And they work on that shit every fucking day, even if it's boring, even if it hurts them physically, even if it's like they're not even really seeing your result. It's just the fact that they know they're improving. Now keep in mind, it's like two sides of a coin. Something feels good, but something actually makes you better. And it's like we get used to feeling good, we don't get used to being better. So if we always want to be feeling good instead of being better, it's like we prioritize what actually changes our life, what actually improves us. We always looking for information that makes us feel good, reassurance. You fucking name this shit. I mean, you even got shit. Y'all know how the women love zodiacs, but like it's always we always being told what to believe in and how to feel. We never can sit there and sit there in the discomfort and all types of shit. Now listen, at the speaking event that was in New York, if you was there, I had a thesis for my speech, right? I said, well, I'm gonna find it. It's in my notes, right? And this thesis I was cooking, bro. Y'all gotta let me cook, chat. This shit made me realize, bro, like when I put everything to the side, bro, and I just be thinking, I get in my head, bro, I really be cooking. Chat, I said this is my thesis for my speech. It was like about 10, 15 minutes. I said, responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure. And the idea of struggle. Right, I'm low key spoiling y'all shit because I'm really cooking. Like I'm about to start writing and preparing my book. I'm about to like it's all gonna be in the video as well, right? It's an idea I came up with called like the scars of success. Are y'all with me, chat? Are y'all following me so far? Say something in the chat if you with me right now. Cause listen, let me fucking cook. I'm about to cook up, my nigga. So you better be ready now. If you ain't ready now, you ain't got much time, brother. You ain't got much time. So if you ready, say something in the motherfucking chat right now, man. Come on, man. Let me cook, chat. Somebody pass the spatula. Somebody hand over the motherfucking apron, man. Let me fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on. Y'all want to swim or do y'all want to drown? As y'all know, as I always say. Now listen. There's something I came up with, right? Big Von 4, I appreciate the 23 months. And this is all freestyle off the top of my head because I don't have my notes on me. I don't have what I was writing in my book. This is off the top of my head, right? Now listen. Micho Suave with the big 18 months. Check, can y'all hear me over the sub sound? Because every time I call out a sub, I'm going to just keep talking. Let me know if it's not like fighting my volume too much. Man, y'all know what the fuck going on. All right, now listen. Let me cook. So as I was, just to sum up everything so far, we talked about how everything easy access, everything make us feel good. We would rather feel good than be better because it's something we become used to. It's something that's normal to us because of our phones, social media, everything around us, right? Everything is just right in front of us. Everything is easy access. Everything is about shortcuts. Everything is about doing it quick.
Yes, Sir Sky.
Everything is about doing it quick and not right. Or not in a way that produces the best long-term result. Now listen. Now where I'm going with this is as I was studying, right? One of the things I did, I was like, all right, let me study some greats. Let me study some people I look up to, like Ray Dalio, like Michael Jackson, like Prince, like Stevie Wonder, like anybody you can name that's like achieved something in life that I respect. Like even speakers like Malcolm X, etc. Right? Why Hey Mar, I appreciate the 17 months. Sev Santana, I appreciate the 1 month. Now I'm a scientist. I love being a scientist with shit I'm passionate about. I dissect. I break shit down. Like I like dissect. Like, you know, I open it up and look at all the different details, right? And one of the things, chat, I was finding out and I was looking into is that it's something I call the scars of success. And I call them scars because you can only get a scar once you go through something. Now, and by go through something, I mean you might fall. You might, I also think of a callus. You get calluses on your hands when you lift weights because the callus is the hardened skin. Your skin gets tougher enough to endure harder environments or harder material. Izarko, I appreciate the 14 months, man. Y'all going crazy today, bro. I love y'all, man. Now listen, follow me here. With the scars of success, I wrote things like struggling, embarrassment, shame, doubt. Check anything you can think of that does not feel good. I wrote down specific ones though, as relevant to being scars of success. These are things you can only feel when you're being successful or when you're doing something that's leading to success. Because 9 times out of 10, when you start something new, you suck. You're bad. You have no results. You know, Curly Tay with the 9 months, Aiden Jags with the 20 months, man. Now listen, when you're bad at something, right? Jugs, I appreciate the 90 bits. Guilt, guilt is more like a different one. Shame, I thought of shame because it's like things you feel when you try something new and you're not good at it and you get frustrated. You're struggling with it, so it makes you frustrated. You feel ashamed, you feel embarrassed, etc. But remember what I said about the thesis. Struggle creates strength, strength creates structure. Now, with these scars of success, as I was studying, I noticed something about the mentality. Welcome back, gang gang. Evolving Eric with the big 15 months. I don't know why she struggled to say that word. But as I noticed something as I was studying, right, and all these people, all the greats that I thought of studying, right, as I dissected them, is that their mentality positioned themselves in a way to where they looked to feel like that. And where in our newer society, we run from embarrassment. We run from being uncomfortable. We run from things that make us feel ashamed. Broski, I appreciate the 3 months, man. We run from things that make us feel afraid. We run from things that make us doubt ourselves. We run from things that feel everything I just talked about. And as we get trained to do this, the funny part is on the opposite side of that road is everything we want. It's all the discipline. It's all the results. It's all the goals we'll have. It's like you can't be successful without getting past those scars, all those emotions, all those characteristics of trying something new, trying something that's outside of your comfort zone, trying something you never did before, trying something you know nothing about, and having to take a risk and having to bet on yourself. And like I said, as one of the first things I noticed is that a lot of the people I studied had a great amount of tenacity. And tenacity just means that you can endure anything against all odds. And you can endure public opinion, negative ones like people hating on you. You can endure constructive criticism. You can endure being angry. You can endure everything and still go for what you go for. And one of the examples of this was in Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was one of the most famous human beings to ever live, right? And that means that a lot of attention was on him. XV Grim, I appreciate the 18 months, brother. Grim with the big 5 fucking gifted. We got a baller in the building, baby. You dig? And when you look at it, chat, right? All these emotions that we're leaning towards avoiding, all the ones that we run from, all the ones we hide from, they're the same ones that make you strong enough to stay focused, to stay consistent, to go after your goal. And then after a certain point, because you chose to continue and somebody chose to quit, is when your results go from, this shit ain't really getting nowhere, I can't really tell what I'm doing, is it worth it? Till you start separating and excelling. Because everybody quit. But you kept losing. That's the difference. You were okay with being miserable. You were okay with being terrible. You were okay. Like, there's a quote I read. It said, it's okay to lose, it's not okay to quit. And the thing is that you suck until you don't. Pause. You're ass until you're not. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people want to skip the process. Like I said, nowadays everything is just about it's about microwavable results. Everybody wants microwavable results. Everybody wants to just take the quickest route, press a couple buttons, and they got what they want. Nobody wants the process, which forges them into the strong person who can create that result and create many results beyond that. An example, someone like myself, humbly speaking. And tapping back into those roots, bro, it just like I said, it just like shifted a different drive to realize like nothing around us is structured for you to succeed. Like you have to come to this shit prepared. I'm dead ass gonna argue that you shouldn't even have social media or a phone until you're prepared to know how you're gonna use it. Because guess what? It's so many ways that your phone is gonna use you. In the quickest way. I mean, even think as kids, we used to play Temple Run, to be on Kick, or we on Instagram, you're watching Twitch or TikTok. It's so much fucking information or distractions. And when you enter something without a plan, without an intention, without a map, without a blueprint or a goal, you are at bay or at the will of someone else's plans or goals. And guess what? These motherfuckers is making money off your back. Guess what? You ain't making money. You ain't achieving your goals, and you ain't striving towards no results.
W her pussy ODP.
Bro, acting crazy. Listen. But guess what? Somebody else is. So it's really a dog eat dog kind of environment. And if you ain't eating, guess what? Somebody is. And you the one being used. Now, like I said, what I tried to bring to this internet shit, I told y'all when I first made my channel, I was on the verge of like, I'm either about to completely erase all my internet shit or I'm going to start producing shit I want to see. And I decided to produce shit I want to see. And that's where you get my kind of content, where I'm like, all right, I keep it relatable and entertaining to the point where anybody can watch it, but you're learning. You're learning. I'm not just on some lecture shit. Oh, lesson number 5 is... Like, the niggas just falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sound smart. I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I'm what you see is what you get. A lot of y'all probably see me in person in this last month. Cause I'm doing a lot of IRL shit. Y'all see, I fucking just talk to y'all. We take pictures. We chat. Like, I'm the same nigga that you see in real life, bro. I'll be the same nigga with 10 million in my pocket. I'll be the same nigga with $10 in my pocket. I'm me. I am who I am. And it is what it is, and what you see is what you get. The chat, to round out something else and all that I was saying, right? The strong thing about building a strong foundation and creating structure for yourself, right, is that I need y'all to get this. This is such a real thing. You are who you are. Now, everything else around you will respond to who you are. And it sounds so fucking simple, but it's such a powerful point. Wakat, one, I appreciate the 18 months. Bro, it's so powerful. And I know a lot of the times...
Keep on preaching TyKwondoe cooking.
I know a lot of the times... I'm going to explain it, because I know it's simple, but it sounds confusing. A lot of times, this is why it's confusing. Because so many people on social media get to pick and choose what they post. They get to edit shit and show you the perfect version or the final copy, right? Shout out to Gurm for another gifted sub. You going crazy. So y'all don't really get to see who they are. They get to dictate and manipulate your perception of them or who you think they are or what you think about them, right? But when you are the real deal, when you are solid, when you want some real shit and not some bullshit, when you go side by side to the bullshit, it doesn't stand a chance. It dissolves like you would throw a pill in some water. And that's what I mean by when you are who you are, everything else responds around you. So what I'm aiming towards is just that transparency, that real shit, that strong foundation. Because when it comes down to it, and it's time for people to get exposed, you're waiting to get exposed. You're firm. You're confident. You trust yourself. You believe in yourself. You know yourself. And this is all this shit about to be about, man. And I realized, like, after all that studying and checking all that shit, what I'm really up against. And it's a bunch of social media quick results, perfect facades, masks, entertainers. People don't even get me started on the sellouts, right? The sellouts, meaning, you know, I'm gonna do what's most financially beneficial. And to the extent I'm gonna sell my own crowd out, my own integrity out, or my own better judgment. Because it is a financially beneficial thing to avoid talking about this, saying this, or being open about what I mean. It's too much bullshit going on nowadays, bro. Too much bullshit and not enough real shit. Too much dopamine detox, man. Fuck a dopamine detox, man. You gotta get high off struggle, man. You gotta get high off of fucking striving towards things that you're terrible at. Cause once you get used to that, chat, you know what's funny? As I'm working on all these different instruments I'm working on, right? So I'm working on piano and shit like that, and I'm working on my voice as well. So the teacher, she talking to me, right? Makuno, I appreciate the 13 months. And she noticed something about me. And she was like, you don't, like, there's no sense of frustration in you. And I thought about that when she said that to me. You know why? Because Joshua Sai, I appreciate the T1 sub, man. I appreciate all the subs, all the follows. Everybody, welcome to the stream. What you see is what you get. You know what the fuck going on. Dojo to the moon, to Saturn, and we leaving the solar system. The limps won't even know we exist. Baby. So when she said that to me, right? Here's the important thing about that. I had not even realized that I'm the type of person, bro. I try so many things, right? I got ADHD when it comes to skills. As y'all know, I played games. I did my major in college was selling like bio, and then when I went back, I changed it. Then I was nursing before that. Then I tried the streaming shit. Then I create content like this. Then I do the entertaining shit. Then I do the like. Then I'm trying out piano, guitar, all types of shit, right? And it's like, yo, I without even realizing it, I had gotten used to the feeling of being trash. And because of that, when somebody else, let's say me and you are grinding the same shit, right? You more likely to complain and cry and get frustrated and quit for the day. I'm going to keep going. Because I'm used to the feeling of being trash. Hold on, Prime Time calling me. Prime Time.
What's up, brother?
I'm live right now.
Hey, what's good? Dojo to the moon, prime time, Hillary
What's good? You had something with the setup?
Yeah, so I finally got it. It was the USB. I had to go to Best Buy and get a new USB. So now I just did this vid. Okay, the mic is good, but it's like, okay, how do I get the actual video to be louder now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now this sound good, the talking sound good, but the video itself is kind of low.
Can I call you after the stream? Cause but basically the short answer is they hearing the video through your microphone. They not hearing it through your headset. That's why I got the headset, so they hear it like I'm hearing it through the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to buy a headset.
Yeah.
I would just call me after the stream.
All right, but I'm out at you. All right, yeah. Prime time Hitler, chat. All right, chat. Where was we at though? Flashbacks. I appreciate the 3 months, baby. Shout out to 1K viewers, man. I love y'all, man. And chat, I don't even, as y'all know, if you've been here since day one, I don't really get on here and be like, oh, I got 1K viewers. Oh my God, I got 5 viewers. No, or I got 50,000. Like, as y'all see from back when I had less than 3K subscribers to having over 300K, I'm the same person, bro. But the point I'm about to make is, I appreciate every single one of y'all, bro. And the fact that we got 1,000 people in here and I'm just talking about some real shit, just let me know, like, it's still some life out here of people who actually care about what's real and care about changing their life and care about hearing some real shit. Y'all could be in here asking me to be on the E-Day. Y'all could be in here asking me to react to some bullshit. But we talking about shit that matter. We talking about shit that's actually going to, make an impact. And like I said, I get reminded of that every time I see one of y'all in person, and it's always some respect. It's always love. It ain't never no clout chasing. Knock on wood. It ain't never no bad vibes. It's always, damn, like Ty, like your videos, blah, blah, blah. And I be like, damn, for real? I feel like the same nigga. No bullshit. Like, I feel like more of me, but it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's getting bitches a skill. Let me tell you something. Being a people's person is a skill. And chat, let me tell you something too. I keep reinforcing this. I literally need to write a book on this shit, bro. I need to go so in depth that y'all instantly get why the shit I talk about is so important. The world is ran by people. Think of it like this. When some bullshit happens in the store or some bullshit happening with your phone, who the fuck do you call, chat? Who do you call? Let's get involved. Who do you call when some bullshit happening with your phone or an app or some device or some shit? Another human? I'm thinking of customer service, bro. Like, you talk to a person, right? And when you talk to that person, what do they usually do? They can override the issue that you were dealing with. My point being is that same shit applies to everything. Now, some people use it in a negative way. They bribe cops. They bribe politicians. They bribe. Now, some people use it in manipulative ways, right? You even got it to the point where like some lawyers can know the judge so well. They know how to articulate their argument, and they know how to angle it to the type of judge that they have. I'm telling you, when you start to understand this whole world is ran by people, you start to realize how important social skills are and how important it is to understand people and how to deal with them. Now, with all due respect, you got a book like The 48 Laws of Power and Human Nature and things like that, right? But I don't think these motherfuckers had to abuse this shit to the extent that a nigga like me had to. Coming from Philly, poverty, straight like that. Nigga, I done talked my way into having 4 full rides. And I'm counting 4 because 1 for me and 3 for my other homies. My friends will tell you themselves. All off a connection. I introduced them to somebody. Now guess what? I got outstanding homies. They grades was better than mine. The SAT scores was up there with mine, right? Like, if not better. Now the ads running, so I'm gonna pause it. The tightest girl at my university was obsessed with me, but I don't want to do anything with her. What I do? Friends on it. She keep coming back anytime I tell her I'm not interested. It get like that, man. It get like that, bro. You suffering from success. Art of War. No. We was all right. I think I mentioned the some of Robert Greene's books, because Robert Greene has done a great job at talking about some of these things, right? Pre-Stoics, I appreciate the 10 months, but the point I was make, bro, is that we taking Like, chat,
Ads is killing me.
I need y'all to understand.
Don't pull a Corey on me, nigga.
Don't pull a Corey on me. Kid BTO with the 9 months. I need y'all to understand. Right, scholarships. Bro, just for example, I got examples to back up my shit. And I know how I strategically position myself to get the benefits that I've gotten. And can reproduce and replicate the results. And the point I'm saying this is that I see so many misuses of social interaction and relationships, associates, friendships, relationships in general, right? And so it's all about being a people person. Now listen, you don't want to be a people's pleaser. It's a difference. People's pleasers aren't real. Pause that. Let me continue where I was going, because I'm gonna have a whole different. That'll be a whole nother conversation. I was talking about the college part, right? How at my university, I can guarantee you there are people who had better grades than me, better GPA scores than me, better college essays, everything better than me. But they didn't establish the relationships I did, so they didn't get the benefits that me and my friends got. I mean, even to the point, chat. It's like social economic status does another thing. People pay to win. They pay themselves into certain places. They pay for superiority, etc. But I'm not, as a nigga who didn't grow up with a lot of money, I never got used to money being my main resource for anything in life, as well as status or anything like that, right? So that shit came from the muscle, from the ground up. That's why I always talk about these things, because I know the potential of communication skills and the potential of human interaction. And like I'm telling you, I think all y'all get me when I say the whole world is ran by people. And since it's ran by people, that means that things can always be moved, favors can be given, exceptions can be made. Original Cream, I appreciate the 14 months. Kyle Season with the 21 months. Prolific Amara with the 2 months. Baby. Right. I say the word manipulated, right? Big fucking to the moon, man. I say the word manipulate. I'm like damn near about to redefine the whole word, because people made manipulation like a bad thing. Like you need to learn to manipulate. Not other people, right? This is where we get into cancel me territory. But I'm going to spit the facts, because the truth is the truth. You can hate the messenger or not. You know what I'm saying? You need to learn to manipulate. Not people, not other people, but circumstances, results for yourself. For example, if you don't know how to fuck to manipulate yourself to get out of bed when you're tired, if you don't know how to manipulate yourself to continue to work at a skill or a habit, when you feel a moment that your discipline is slipping, right? We use all these words like self-control. It's manipulation, because one voice in your head says to do another thing, but another voice takes over the power and controls that other voice. It manipulates and changes the turn of events and the action decisions you make. I might have said that too fast. Y'all can let me know if I'm talking too fast, right? Now listen, there's an art to manipulation. There is. And one of those things is a very important element in communication, and that is understanding who is receiving the message. Whether I use the example of the... Yo, Go Giotto, I appreciate the 10 months, man. Got my notepad out. This ain't even the video. This shit just off the top. Like, I ain't even script this up and, put it together and use all this other shit. This is off the top, right? We just chatting, right? We really just flowing for the stream. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you simply mean being adaptable to any situation or external stimuli? No, being adaptable will come into play. But ideally, when you really have charisma, you really have charm when you don't adapt, but you become like I hate to even use like LeBron. Like why do I hate to use LeBron? Because I think sports is a little bit different than the point I'm trying to make. But think about it. Like LeBron got skills in his or tools in his arsenal. Oh, you know what? This is the example I'm gonna use. This is what I'm gonna use. Batman, right? What? Name some of the items on Batman's belt. Name some of the items, chat, on his tool belt. Name some of the shit in his arsenal. This is the point I'm about to make. Right, a boomerang, a batarang, a smoke bomb, a claw, the grapple hook. Right. So let's start with the grapple hook and the smoke bomb. Let's just stick between these two. A Glock. Electric balls. Fight for that. All right, listen. Let's just stick with the grappling hook and the smoke bomb. Follow me here when I'm talking about not adapting, but having tools in your arsenal that can be used whenever you need them to be. Let me give you an example.
Welcome back.
It's not that Batman is adapting to the situation. It's that he already has the tools ready to use it for whatever purpose. He does not use a smoke bomb to get on top of a building. And he doesn't use the grapple to like quickly disappear. I mean, he can, right? But he'll probably throw the smoke bomb and then grapple or some shit. Like a lot of y'all either A, don't have the tools because let's say you how you grew up, how much you avoided social interaction, rejection, failure, losing, all things which are what I call earlier scars of success, things that make you the type of person who consistently starts to win. I made that statement before. I said 1,000 came at 1,000 women in a week, and people are like, oh my fuck, what is the, people having? Think about that number and think about how many rejections I probably faced. Think about how many no's I probably got. Think about the total of everything in that week. More women probably have rejected me in that week than you've ever been rejected in your life. And I always make this example because people always want to look at, okay, go record yourself doing this. Go record yourself approaching a woman. Go record yourself or screenshot some DMs on Tinder or some shit like that. Bro, you know why I can just quickly do these things without even thinking? Because I've done it so many times. It's second nature. It's already, you have not even failed enough to even compete with me. You haven't failed enough, number one. Then number two, it's these failure that give you these tools. You start learning shit. You start adjusting to the point where if any of y'all have any skill of life, especially if you play an instrument or a sport, what happens when you get super good, right? I'm going to tell you what happens. When you get really elite at your skill or your talent, it's techniques you do without even thinking about it. You might fuck around and do something because, right, muscle memory. Exactly. It's muscle memory. Somebody else got to be taught shit that you do without even thinking about. Shit that you could, it's autopilot, right? It becomes remote. It becomes like just automatic. Intuitive. Exactly. So meanwhile, okay, so chat, what happens when I have to think about what I'm doing and the next person can do it like a reflex or it's intuitive? What's the biggest difference between these two people? I'm involving y'all. Y'all niggas gotta think. Y'all gotta be ready. What's the biggest difference? Not okay, experience. I like that, but I was looking for speed. I was looking for that speed, efficiency, response time, etc. So meanwhile, a girl say something to you. We can use any example. You had a job interview. They asked you a question. You go, but if this was your 30th job interview this week, you start noticing patterns. You're like, wait a second. On my 9th interview, they asked me the same question. Now, I might have stumbled when they asked me that 9th interview, but this is my 27th interview. I already got it. You go approach that woman. She say something crazy to you. You like, you heard that 100 times already. I'm telling you, bro. You fail so much that every circumstance damn near become predictable, and then the ones that are not, you start to live for the challenge. Now, guess what? When you start getting to the point, you start to live for the challenge. You start recognizing patterns, adapting, etc. You and the average person are so far from each other. It's not even funny. And I swear to God, it's not even funny. So it's just experience, Right, it's what you get from the experience. And keep in mind what I introduced when I first started this stream is that nowadays everybody wants instant gratification. Everybody wants microwave results. They want the quickest result, the quickest success in the shortest amount of time possible. They want to fail the least. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be ashamed. They don't want to doubt themselves. They don't want to struggle. All the shit we avoid is the same shit that will separate you from another person. So when shit get tough, you got grit. You got what they call grit. You got what you're calloused. You're hard, bro. Pause. Like this shit sound crazy. But if an emergency were to happen right now, this shit is like common sense, but we need to be reminded about this shit. If an emergency happens, all y'all motherfuckers panicking. I already know. You cheer out word, I appreciate the 11 months. Wavy killer, I appreciate the 15 months. Right? Everybody around you panicking, and you able to move with clarity. You're not able to react, but you're able to take action. You're able to consciously decide, like, why would I choose to do this over this? Why would I choose to say that over that? Why am I going here or there, or why am I, positioning myself in this way? Now, if you don't know, you just don't know. But a lot of y'all are not willing to fail or struggle enough to realize that you don't know. Why? Because it doesn't feel good, and everybody's so used to feeling good. Chat, do y'all realize how it's like a dog chasing its tail? This problem that everybody is stuck in, bro. It's like work is shamed upon. Like working hard or struggling is like a bad thing. Being bad at something is like a bad thing. Like, no, motherfucker, I'd rather be bad at something than not try at all. The fuck? Hey man, what they say? Slow motion better than no motion. Fuck they talking about? And a nigga got so much motion that if me and your motion got put together or stood next to each other, it would look like you standing still. All from failure. All from struggling. All from not knowing what I'm doing. Come on now. You know they gonna quote me and steal my shit. Come on now. You'll be bad before you're good at mostly anything and everything. Right. And like I said, as I was continuing to study, right, I realized like it's a lot of mentality and mindset things that those highly successful people use to manipulate themselves or basically remind themselves of what they're doing, why they're doing it, etc. And I'm gonna just give y'all some key ones that I remember off the top of my head. Number one thing I'll never forget. It's not hard. It's just new. I ain't never forgetting that one. Until I die, I'm never forgetting that one. It's not hard. It's just new. I'm telling you, that one is a banger right there. That one's a banger right there. You know what I'm saying? What's another one I had? I said it early in the stream. It's okay to lose. It's not okay to quit. Because you're going to lose until you win. And it's like at the end of the day, people don't like to lose, but it comes with the territory. What's another one I had? Fuck. I definitely need to go get my notebook, but like I said, I'm gonna save all this type of shit for YouTube videos. Y'all just kind of catching it early because I'm live on Twitch right now, and whatever the case may be. But trust me, I got some shit, man. It's some shit coming, man. It's some shit coming. So the key is strengthening the muscle memory of failure. No, the key is being okay with the process. The key is realizing that if that shit was quick and easy, then the fuck everybody else would have it. It wouldn't even be special no more. And a lot of times, like I said, we see so many people younger than us, more talented than us, more successful than us. Again, another thing I noticed, a completely new element I didn't even talk about today. Social media has our eyes everywhere but the mirror. It has our eyes everywhere but the mirror. And what we don't even realize is, right? Shout out to everybody that subbed today. MPC with the big fucking 3 months. Shout out all the new follows, man. I don't know where y'all coming from. I don't know, but y'all found y'all way to the fucking dojo. I don't know why that light's so bright. It's like it barely makes the words visible. So that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? Now listen. The last thing I just said, right? Tell me this. Oh yeah. Social media and this internet and our technology and all that, it has gotten us so used to looking at everything but the mirror. And it's like, the funny part is, we don't even realize, as we're looking at other people in their lives and where they are and how what they're doing, you don't know if it's edited, right? They Photoshop their life. They show you what they want to show you. They show you what's good. They don't show you nothing in between.
As usual.
Now, I'm not saying that they have to. That's not the point. The problem is that you subconsciously get programmed by this. You like, goddamn, I just watched Ty drop 80K on his video. I can't even get 8 views on mine. Or Ty got 1,000 in his stream. I can't even pass 3 viewers. Blah, blah, blah. Whole time I had less than fucking 3 for a long time. That's why I showed all this shit. I showed all my growth. That shit on my Instagram tab, the journey, I titled that highlight. I show all my scars. I show all my L's and everything for a reason. A lot of motherfuckers not showing y'all this shit. Because it's not even the L that define me. It's not being bad that define me. It's when I bounce back. It's when I get better. It's when I go from, damn, chat, I just start playing a guitar to I can play complete riffs. I can play complete songs. I know how to solo. I know how to do all this shit now. I'm playing the fucking piano now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the failure. It's not being trash that defines me. And a lot of us get to look at so many people highlights, so many achievements, so much Photoshop lifestyle. Damn, this person's body is crazy. Damn, I just can't. And we want to skip the process. We think we just need to be there in a quick ass hot second. Or we think it's something wrong with us when we can't get there as fast as they did. Whole time though, check this out. The moment you do that, right? Not only are you looking everywhere but the mirror, and you paying attention to all these fucking people, and you're not even realizing they showing you what they want to show you. But the realest fucking thing you got is yourself. So let me give you something, right? Like I said earlier, what I said earlier, it's not hard. It's just new. You know, it's okay to lose. It's not okay to quit, etc. All these things we talk about, right? Now, this shit is one thing. If you remember these quotes, you gotta apply it though. You know why? Because when you start having to muscle through the moments, like fuck, dog, this shit frustrating, or I done been going at the same goal for like 3 months. I don't know why. And you start to take advantage of this process. You start to be able to dissect yourself. You start to be able to criticize yourself. You start to be able to use other people's opinions of you to your advantage. Everything around you just become helpful to you now. Even when somebody say something negative about you. They say things about me. Damn it, you pause too much. You don't show enough of the video. So what I started doing, I took that. I didn't let that say it's my content. I want to do it. No. The goal is a better product. The goal is creating something that people enjoy. And not to say that somebody can tell me, you know, what my standard of good is, but it's about using everything to your advantage. And like I said, we all get used to avoiding that shit, all types of shit, chat. Like I said, though, expect a lot coming soon. This is just all off the top of the freestyle. I'm going to open it up to the chat now, and we just going to chat, man. It's been too fucking long. As y'all see, I got a lot of pressure to get off my motherfucking chest. A lot. And for a good reason. Man. Instead of being better than the next person, look in the mirror and be better than who you were yesterday. But like I said, as I'm studying these fucking people, they have constant reminders, bro. You have to, like, you damn near gotta set you gotta think ahead of your bad self. Like for example, I'm gonna just get specific. Let's say you got a porn addiction, right? And you like, yo, I know that every time I see something on Twitter, or every time I follow this account, or every time at 3 a.m. in the morning, this is all shit you can use. Cause now you can think ahead of yourself, right? You can beat yourself. No pun intended. Cause that's the original problem is whatever, right? So listen, now you say what? All right, what am I gonna do about it? So now I know I'm gonna unfollow this Twitter page. I'm gonna start putting shit on my algorithm. Y'all cracking the fuck up. I'm gonna put shit on my algorithm that doesn't trigger that thought and make me think about it. If you can't jump in the flow and catch the solution quickly, you ain't gonna move. Imagine living like this every day with all your flaws and mistakes. But you can't get there because you avoid them. You're scared of them. You always looking at somebody else. Everything you need is just right. That shit right in front of you, bro. All your potential. Listen, Chad, you can either have a lot of potential or a lot of achievements. What you want? I don't want a lot of potential. I don't want no potential. Because potential means I have something left over. And I ain't got nothing left over because I'm using everything I got. So what you see is what you get. I don't have no potential. I got achievements. I got results. That's where I'm leaning towards. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got ways to trap yourself, to remind yourself, bro, you're not going to get nowhere. Because it's always something for every fucking day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Always something, bro. It's always something. Always something, bro. Bro, I'm crying. What the fuck? YouTube has to be deleted for me. No, it don't. You just got to put different things on your YouTube that's going to benefit you. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's all about how you use your tools, man. It's the tools in your belt. That's why I use that Batman metaphor. Y'all using the tools for the wrong shit. You trying to use a smoke bomb to get on top of a building. You trying to use the grapple to fucking open a door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't use it for that. You got to use your tools correctly. But if you ain't got no blueprint, you ain't got no direction, no map for that shit, bro. You just out here with no gun and everybody shooting at you. Instagram got you, boom. Twitch got you, boom. Your favorite content creator got you, boom. And they manipulating you because guess what? You so used to feeling good. You so used to think things that reassure you rather than looking for shit that's gonna make you stronger or make you better. Shit that's gonna make you struggle. Shit that you bad at. It's like I'm telling you, bro. And it's like, it's so simple. It's just right there. It's right in your face. But we look everywhere and it's like we avoid this shit. It's like, it's not even cool to work hard. It's not even cool to be bad at something no more. Like hard work is just like a bad thing now. We talking about life, everything, man. Advice on focusing on school assignments. Focus doesn't start when you start your assignments. Think about that. Think about the fact that I just said that. The moment you focus on your assignments, you struggle to focus on that, you have a focusing problem. It's not the assignments. I got banned for what? Kai been on Twitch is crazy. That's a troll? If that's a troll, I'm a ban. Can you talk more about how to become a people person? Chat, I've been running and just running my fucking mouth this whole stream. So we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, bro. Nah, no troll, he banned for real. He got banned a few hours ago. What the fuck? Bro, the whole time I'm thinking this nigga trolling, bro. Twitch is. I mean, unless the nigga like, what did he do? First thing I was about to say is Twitch ain't making some good decisions right now. That's all I want to say. Ben and Kai, they not making some good decisions. Cause Kai gonna eat regardless. So whether it's eating at y'all table or not, y'all saying he opened the shoes. Like, they not banning him for opening shoes, bro. That's petty as fuck. And if they ban him for opening shoes, then Twitch on some whoever personally did that, they on some bullshit. Let's get back for Lewis and that. Yo. He fuck with Malcolm because a white nigga twerked on his stream. I don't know if I should ever take y'all niggas serious, bro. Twitch definitely ain't being user content friendly. They being money hungry. It happens. It happens because you want to know something, bro. Just speaking, right? Oftentimes, let's say you're a creator. It could even be music, content creation, art, anything. A lot of times you put all your skill points in your character in that direction. You don't sit here and say, oh, let me put some skill points into my business savviness. Let me put my skill points into communicating with people. Let me put some skill points into educating myself on contract. Like, you only care about your craft. It could be music, art, so whatever the fuck the craft is, playing sports, right? You name it. A lot of times that, unfortunately, motherfuckers don't recognize their own value. They don't know how to leverage their own value, so they get hold and finessed. I don't even know what made me say that to begin with, but somebody said something in the chat that just made me think of that. And I feel like looking at some of the stuff that I've seen where like Kai don't even have a Twitch deal or any type of Twitch individual dick suck is crazy. They gave him some Air Forces and they were high tops. Like Twitch, let's be all the way fucking for real. Y'all should have did a little bit of research. Niggas ain't wore high tops since 2008. Come on, man. Y'all was better off getting some all white forces, some black forces. They got them high tops. I wear high tops now. We know what kind of you just told us everything we needed to know, man. Alright, listen, let's say you wear high tops. Niggas don't. That shit might be culturally okay. No bullshit. Y'all might wear high tops. Niggas don't. I know we don't. We don't wear high top forces, bro. That's just not, we don't do that shit, bro. We don't do that, bro. Y'all might. Like, that might be cool. Where you from, where you live, and what you do. That shit might be, we don't wear that shit. All they would have had to do is look at G Herbo Instagram. Or look at anybody fucking Instagram who's under the age of 37, and they would have saw niggas don't wear a high top. Like, come on, man, they out of touch. They out of touch. They out of touch with everything, bro. And that's gonna be the downfall of the platform. And they could hate me for saying this, ban me for saying this. I don't give a fuck. I'm speaking my mind. If y'all smart, y'all will listen to what I'm saying. Y'all will bring your brand back. I'm telling you, all Twitch gotta do is a couple dumbass things, and they completely lose an entire community. And their community is completely one-sided. Now, if that's what they're leaning towards, if they're leaning towards a one-sided community of what's the other names of the communities? It's WL and Poggers, right? It's WL and Poggers, right?
High tops, you're the guy Steve be talking about.
Yo, let's keep it all the way to fucking real, bro. Yo, Savvy J, I appreciate the 18 months. Corrito, I appreciate the 20 months. Zaya Valley, I appreciate 1,000 bits.
Forces on Black History Month is crazy.
It's April, dickhead. Like, what are you talking about Black History Month? Didn't he just get them forces recently? Now listen, let me tell you something. All it takes is for Twitch to do a couple dumbass things.
When you checking Patreon messages.
Like, if Twitch really want a one-sided community, then so be it. But let's be for real. Let's just talk facts here. Part of Twitch's newfound success has come from culturally relevant people, events, and interactions. Whether we like it or not, right? Aiden has been very influential in a lot of shift in the culture of Twitch. Now, I saw a controversial tweet that said Aiden has been more helpful to the black community and blah, blah. Slow. Hold your horses. Slow your roll. On the grand scheme of community and content creation, without a doubt, Aiden has been very influential on Twitch as a whole. So for him to be banned on the very platform which he shifted the culture of is absurd. I have not kept updated with Aiden. People were saying he going down a rabbit hole. I'm not talking about where he is currently. I'm just discussing what the fuck is going on, right? Now, I say this to say, we mostly only really give a fuck about Twitch, like a lot of diverse demographics, such as minorities, such as ethnic variety, such as a lot of women on Twitch. Why? Because of the certain creators, people like Kai, people like Aiden, people like Bruce, people like your age, people all we can name, like really huge people. Shit, I mean, you could even think of people like as big as me, Max, OJ Suave, Rod. Like I can go on to Scum TK. We can name a bunch of people. People like us that are relatable in ways. Help create and diversify the platform. Can you say hi, Jocelyn? Hi, Jocelyn. I think somebody in here say hi, Cece. Why y'all like hello? Welcome to the dojo. Right? Now, they need to like pay some respect to that. Y'all need to make us feel welcome as we do and open the door for other people that feel welcome on y'all platform. And if y'all keep banning motherfuckers that made y'all platform more diverse, guess what? Nobody gonna fuck with y'all. The hood ain't gonna fuck with Twitch. If they keep doing some bullshit, bro, the hood not gonna fuck with Twitch. And now they probably now I'm using a lot of slang here, but the point being is they become a one-sided company. And as a one-sided company, your crutch is on one leg. So, hey, maybe they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their goal. Maybe the WL community is too raw. Maybe we too gutter. We not code switching. We not politically correct. We not financially beneficial to them, even though we make them a lot of money. But maybe from their standpoint, we serve as a financial risk. Who the fuck knows? I don't work for Twitch. I'm just looking at it like, goddamn, like y'all banning people who have literally made y'all platform more relevant than gaming. Cause Twitch was just about gaming. Like you a Twitch streamer or you a gamer. Like now you a Twitch streamer, you could be doing anything. You fucking IRL streaming, you vlogging, you know, reacting, you doing what I'm doing, just chatting, discussing things. Not saying we invented this shit on the platform, but when you popularize something, when you normalize it and other people get behind it, like, come on, bro. Twitch becoming gentrified. I think it's the reverse. I think Twitch always been like gentrified. Well, not, you don't start gentrified, but Twitch started like the suburbs. We start moving in, and now it's being like now it's getting gentrified. Like Twitch. Who the fuck thought about Twitch, bro? It was like YouTube was everything. No bullshit, chat. Streaming is the shit now. Like we think about the last couple of years, bro. Streaming was not the shit. Creating YouTube videos was the shit. Now you gotta stream. Like now, if you can't stream, if you can't have a conversation with the camera, if you ain't well spoken or can maintain an audience for a period of time, you're like you ain't really got it, gang. And guess what? Especially when you got money glitches, a motherfucker might have a second channel with all reactions on top of their YouTube channel, so the bag coming in crazy. And then when you stream, you get closer to your community. How many people y'all know have all the clout in the world, but they don't have no real connections? Now, if their goal was to be famous, by all means, they got what they wanted. If their goal was just to be rich and famous, they got everything they wanted them. Shit, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But your community gonna hold you down. Your community gonna be there when shit bad, shit good. Everybody, those are the ones that's gonna hold you down. All the growth and shit can come later when people start dick riding you. But your community, that's the foundation. That's cause what happens when you lose your channel? Your community gonna find a way to find you. And I ain't even gonna lie. Where we going? Even Kai get banned. That's what started this whole conversation. You think Kai would move to Twitch? I think you meant to reference Kick or Rumble. Also, just from the outside, and I think it's kind of like, I don't know if the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I don't know. Like, should Kick and Rumble get together? What needs to happen here? But don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing shit out there. Is the enemy of my enemy my friend? Like what's going on here, guys? We need to make something happen. You know what I mean? But y'all notice something too, chat? Everything's being very political. It's like Twitch is almost shifting towards like a platform that they look at as like leftist. Like the left, like y'all know what the extreme of the left is, like open to a bunch of different things that we talk about, and then they like Rumble is being looked at as like far right, and like it's become like, dog, what happened to? I'm engaged in creating content, and I'm creating my community and enjoying myself. See, y'all saying fuck Hassan, but y'all don't realize the how do I want to frame this? The variety and the diversification of all of this shit is necessary. There's no black without white, and there's no left without right. You know what I'm saying? It just is necessary. If we was all robots and we thought one way, and there was only one way to think or one way to live and one way to be, we wouldn't be human. Whether you disagree with somebody or not. And I believe in the art of equal opportunity. If I disagree with you and you disagree with me, may the best argument win, or may the best side win. It is of my observation that nowadays it doesn't even seem to be about that anymore. It's just like a bunch of hate, no debate, only hate. It's like everybody get on Sneeko. Oh, you watch your girl give up. It's like everybody get on Hassan. Oh, you got your nails painted. What are we even talking about anymore? You know what I'm saying? That's just my observation. What are we even talking about anymore? What is this even about, chat? Does anybody know? I mean, don't even get me started. You go to the dating shit. We got the red pill, and then we got the like, goddamn, chat. I don't fit in the shit. But I think it's time we start taking sides. I think it's time we start cooking. We're going to say that side quest for later. Because just know, I've been cooking. You know what I'm saying? I think there needs to be more direction in all these conversations which are being had. And I think that the longer I continue to make solely entertaining content, I disrespect my own intelligence. So with all due respect, forgive me, chat, if we about to take a whole completely new direction on like some Aber and Preach, playback, like on some like more intentional content shit. But that's really why I want to take my direction. Start asserting some type of like reasoning or logic or direction to the space of the internet. I just feel like there's not enough of that. And I'm not saying I'm fucking Jesus Christ, come down, crack the sky open and save the world. I'm not saying I'm that at all. I'm gonna just be myself. Respectfully. I mean, I already did that with the dating shit. I mean, when I came to the internet, it was all about, you know, from my perspective, nobody was really even talking about actual dating advice or communication skills. It was simply, oh, have a bunch of hoes, don't let her play you, and her body count 35. God damn, like, nigga, how is that going to help some young random guy or older guy go over there and get the woman he want and manage that relationship in a healthy manner? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Again, like I said earlier, it's like if one side become, oh, Sneeko is a cuck, and then the other side become, oh, Hassan is a soft boy. It's like, what are we even talking about? Where's the purpose? Is the goal to just disrespect and attack, or are we trying to progressively go somewhere? Chat, tell me I'm wrong about every space of the internet. Men and women, aggress and attack. Politics, aggress and attack. Where's the progression? There is no direction. There's no progression. There's my side hates your side. Fuck you and fuck you because you said fuck us. Fresh and fit catching strays. There is no strays. I addressed that directly. I said the dating scene, content creation overall, it seems like it's also merging. That's another thing I noticed too. It's like it's merging. It's like before, like the dating side was one thing, and then like content creators were another thing, and then like politics were another thing. But now it's like it's all fusing into one thing, like bam. And I think that Andrew Tate played a part in that. I think that it was already happening anyway, but I think that somebody like Andrew Tate played a part in that. Because he spoke in a way which like was encompassing of all shit. So it made different people from different regions or niches come up and say, okay, no. Or try to put their foot down. Sneeko versus Moist thing actually ended in a conversation video. And see, that's the one thing I really respect about Sneeko. A lot of stuff that I see lately, and I guess what, I take it with a grain of salt because I don't never try to judge a person off of all these people saying and all these different opinions. I always look at it for myself. But from what I knew from Sneeko and what I met Sneeko directly and from conversation, I took Sneeko as a thinker. Now I don't know what he on now or what direction. Like I said, I haven't been updated, so there's nothing I can say, and I'm not taking y'all opinions. But from what I met from Sneeko, Sneeko was a thinker. Sneeko was a person who seek truth. He was a person who challenges norms. He was a person who, like, people who what you see is what you get. And I'm like, I might not agree with you. I might not know you. Whatever the case may be. But he one of those people, like, what you see is what you get. I think that from my perspective of what I've seen, there's been a shift towards like a sort of defensive stance he has had to take from blowing up. I feel like being young, you and in that position, you feel like you have to know it all. You feel like you have to be firm in your stance. You feel like you can't question yourself or make a stronger and progressive opinion. And I think that has made him more radical in certain ways that has shifted him as a person. But I know he's a thinker. It's just like I said, when we talk about the allegory of the cave and we made the level 2 of mental complexity versus level 3. The key trademark between level 2 and level 3 was level 2, the self-authoring mind pushes an agenda. Level 3, the self-transforming mind looks to fix its own filter and think outside of itself, never becoming attached to the ego it identifies with. But y'all don't want to get hit with some deep shit right now, do y'all? And I think he's in the middle.
Ty bye-bye.
And I don't think the dialectics of the internet are making it any better. But I think that something needs to happen soon, or it's just going to be civil war. I think that this country is really not headed in the right direction in general, but goddamn, if I can help anybody, I'm going to help somebody. If I can, in the ways that I can. I don't like I said, I'm not trying to be Jesus Christ, bro. I ain't perfect myself. I'm human as well. You want to swim or you want to drown, man? You want to sink or you want to swim? I seem to be borrowed your first nothing of the first nothing, which got me curious. Explain that. Different conversation, man. We gotta stay on topic. The mental rebirth. I love that. Actually, I came up with something. Like, I think I wrote a book title in my phone, bro. I gotta dig for it. I gotta find it. Steve publishes already. I've been had it. I get early releases, my nigga. Really need to start on God. Sneeko doesn't think anymore, just recites red pill talking points. I think that's what it seemed like. Like I said, I haven't even dissected and done my true investigation. That's when I really formed my opinion. But from when I met him, when y'all knew we did the streams together and stuff like that, I took him as a person who is trustworthy and a thinker. Someone who looks, this is a real, I'm telling you. Intelligence is one thing, but if your intelligence is a pawn to an agenda, then you're an intelligent puppet. You're a smart puppet. But when your intelligence can control itself and create its own roadmap, it can create its own agenda and change the agenda itself, and not become too attached to pushing whatever that agenda is, right? So meaning it can be changed. You're not I mean like compromised change. I mean conscious, intentional change. Meaning, oh shit, I was wrong, and here's how I was wrong, and I acknowledge that with humility, and I put the greater good or the greater direction of us above myself, right? Against all odds. And that's what you stand for. It's not becoming weak and easily convinced and wishy-washy and all over the place, and you don't stand for nothing and weak like that. But it's that you don't just become stuck in your ego and go push in one direction. You can't think no differently. Because everybody do that. We ain't getting nowhere. Right? But if your intelligence, this is what I was getting at. when your intelligence is self-managing, self-transforming, it can be updated. It can check itself, right? You're not the smartest puppet now. You are an independent thinker at the least. And when you're an independent thinker, you move through life freely. But guess what? It's very rare. It's very rare though. It's very rare and it's very difficult because it requires sacrifice. And the part of the problem with that is that when the masses, or as we say, NPCs, or the herd of sheep is going one way, because everybody's doing it, it feels right. When in reality, the masses of people are so influenced by a small group that when you realize that, you step back and be like, oh shit. I'm sitting here following these motherfuckers who following the next person in front of them. And they following the next person in front of them because they following the next person in front of them. Nobody know where they're going. Nobody has even questioned where they're going. They're just following the next person in front of them because they kind of heard it's the right way to go. Or they think it is because everybody's going that way. They can't stand alone. They can't think for themselves. They can't say fuck you. And they don't even realize everybody who is doing that shit never stop to think for themselves. So now you got to be able to be comfortable standing alone. Now you got to be able to be comfortable standing on your 10 toes and going against the grain. But checking yourself at the same time. This is all very difficult. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done, like I said. But we having a discussion right now, so we talking about it. The blind leading the blind. What they say, in the valley of the blind, the person with one eye. I don't remember the rest of the quote. The person with one eye will lead people. It's some shit like that. We ain't even got to sound super philosophical. The point I'm making is that everybody's arguing nowadays. It's rambled and mixed in the middle. We can't make clips. Oh shit. This stream going straight up. I ain't gonna lie, it's going straight up. But I'm gonna bring the clips back on. It should be on now. Shout out to fucking Killshot, man. Part of the marketing team. Updated a lot of the graphics that y'all see. A whole lot, man. Shout out to Killshot, man. Keep it going crazy, man. This is why I need to be up. No, it's definitely gonna be up. Recommend me some books. How about you read yourself, brother? Tell me something about yourself, bro. Tell me about chapter 1 of your life and how chapter 2 is different, and how chapter 3 you improved, and how chapter 4 you took over, and chapter 5. Like, come on, brother. Tell me about yourself. There's something in Portuguese. Now, if you got me to read something crazy, I'm gonna be pissed that I fell for that shit. Motherfuckers don't take initiative. Not at all. Niggas too philosophical. See, that's the thing. I don't try to stray or lean too hard in that route because I feel like at a certain point you start losing the average person. Like you start losing the person who didn't come here for all that extra shit. So I feel like there's a way to communicate where everybody gets it, everybody can follow along, everybody can think for themselves, etc. You know what I mean? I used to be constantly without stuttering. I never had a stuttering issue, right? Even though I just stuttered throughout the whole sentence. But I've seen people who have had stuttering issues and gotten over it. And they literally was talking about this at the event. A guy was talking about it. And one of the speakers, Miles Cunningham, he was like, I used to stutter. I'm like, you would never be able to tell he used to stutter. And he was like, a part of it was, boss president, I appreciate the 3 months. He was like, one of the simplest things that stopped him from stuttering is he started speaking on his time. And he was making a point about when you stutter, you try to like rush your words out, or you're trying to keep up with the other person, or you're trying to move at the speed that you think you have to, and you forcing it out instead of taking your time. I'm gonna talk as slow as I fucking want to, and I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I'm taking my time. It's so much shit, I sometimes I do overthink. Sometimes it's like I don't know if I'm cooking or if I'm not cooking. Cause I was thinking about like just the sayings that we have, like some shit like take your time, take my time, and how something like that reminds us to move slower and be more careful about what we do. But even in the saying itself, like I'm taking my time. It's that you're not moving on another person's time. You're not moving on another person's pace, but you're focusing on yourself. You're I don't want to. I don't know about. Sometimes it'd be like cooking and chatting. It's really almost no difference. How do I stop being chronically online? What's so bad about you being chronically online? You got to know what the problem is, and in order for you to give yourself a solution, you can't even help or fix something. You don't know what the problem is. Brazy Sound with the big 22 months. Shout out all the new follows, man. Hey, for everybody that's new and that's following today, is this shit on like the Twitch Explorer page or something? Or y'all from like Instagram or something? Where y'all coming from? Welcome to the dojo, man. Shout out all the OGs that's here too. But we're getting a lot of follows today. And we up 1K. It's from the For You, from YouTube, Explore page, Twitch Explore. Hey, Twitch, we done talked all this shit. We done been talking all this shit about Twitch. Yo. Hey, yo. All the shit we done been talking about Twitch, and they pushing a nigga on the Explorer page. Y'all cool with me, man. Fuck with Twitch. What kick? Sock, punch, dodge, jump? I never heard of it. Twitch, what's up, bro? So I know, man. Y'all be on some bullshit. If y'all really watching me, recommending me, bro, y'all got to get it together. We can have a conversation. I'm a very educated young man. I'm not an entertainer. I just have an entertaining personality. We can have a very constructive conversation that will save the WL community. Chat, I got this. I'm gonna put it on my back, man. Twitch ain't got no issues with the dojo. They know we do what the fuck we want, man. I don't like, with all due respect, I fuck with who I fuck with, but I ain't a part of nothing or nobody, man. We got our own island. As y'all know the saying, to the moon, to Saturn, then we're leaving the solar system. The limbs don't even know we exist. We stand for what we stand for. We self-identify. Stop for Muck, GG. I appreciate the 16 months, man. Now y'all doing followage. Y'all gonna show how little amount of time y'all been following me. But guess what? Y'all gonna be here for a long time, man. Cause we on that same shit every day. I don't join lives that much since I'm in the UK. I had to tap in for this one. Welcome back, man. I appreciate that, brother. I really appreciate that. Yo, I don't even know if I should talk about it, but y'all be so cringe, bro. Did y'all see that repost I made about the person being in Cheyenne Reynolds live and deeming me, bro? I tried to be a W wingman. Like, why do you have to be a wingman for a woman I personally know? And also, don't you know that in real life, like internet to the side, that makes you look weaker. If you are over the age of 12, and even if you watching the dojo and you as young as 12, listen to me now. And you are over the age of 12, and somebody has to put you on a woman, you already look weak, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. I ain't weak, motherfucker. I'm good. I'm Mr. Hey, how you doing? My name is Todd. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I'm in the kitchen with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking. You see, you niggas wanna throw the chicken in the grease from the living room. Nah, nigga. I'm in that motherfucker like this. I'm in that bitch, hand in the grease, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. You can't stand the rain. Come on now. You niggas don't want to go outside, man. We outside and we in the mix. What's up? I'm gonna talk my shit, man. Cause this what we influencing, man. Hand in the grease. Yo, some people could do that shit though. I can't do that shit. But y'all know grandmom's got them fucking demon hands, bruh. When they cook, they just go grab the shit right out the oven. No mitts. Just all struggle and post. Never mind. That joke was about to be getting me canceled. That joke was about to get me canceled, man. Pepechine, I appreciate the 11 months, brother. How do I get out of my comfort zone? First of all, if you ask me a question like that, your comfort zone is probably very small. So it's easy for you to get out of your comfort zone. You just got to do something random. Ty, give me a sub. I'll sell you the money. Oh yeah, bro, just cash at me. Like fuck out here, bro. What all did you add to the back? I mean, this shit completely changed. As you can see, it's a different wallpaper. Man, shout out my fucking team player. If you was here for the secret stream, if you follow me on Instagram, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. As y'all know, I like to live very privately, but very, very. God bless me, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Is God bless me, and a part of that blessing is everything you see behind me. You know what I'm saying? And wallpaper, all the setup, everything came from one person, a very special and beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? So definitely appreciative of that, and made the vision come to life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit right here was like $500, bro. That right there was like $500. That motherfucker heavy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? A couple things a little annoying, like as y'all see the highlighted words won't focus, so it's not like y'all could just read the dojo in the background, but y'all know what it say. Y'all know what it say. The moon above the swords is tough. That wasn't even intentional, bro. Hold on. We brought the iconic Norway flag back. The YouTube plaque is more visible. Chat, I wanted to put something like right here. Like a mask, like a samurai helmet or something like right here. Cause my chair move up like right. Nah, you can't even see that shit anyway. All right, whatever. Where the shoes at? They in my living room right now. And I also changed the lighting. I dimmed it down a little bit. I like this cinematic shit. That too bright shit just ain't cutting it. You know what I'm saying? This is more like realistic. This shit feel like, god damn, this shit clearer than my eyeballs, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, I done. Ads done? Did the ads just finish? A guitar on the wall is tough. And I got 4 of them joints too, so Def could put the guitar on the wall. I like how you think, brother. I like how you think. Wait a minute, he just cooked. Please, what camera do you use? I was gonna troll you, bro, but I'm gonna just say what it is. It's none of your fucking business. Alright, on some real shit though, it's the Sony Alpha A7 II. I got it on sale. I got it at a good time. As you know, the camera I had before this was on some shit. The Shrek camera, we call it. Todd dimmed the lights, but he's still light skinned. He is not light skinned. I'm not light skinned, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I'm dark skinned, bro. Now I met some of y'all in real life in the past month. A lot of y'all. I'm really dark skinned in real life, bro. I'm dark skinned, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all niggas just don't get it. It was the lighting that made me appear lighter. I'm not light. I'm not, bro. I'm really not even brown skinned, bro. I'm not brown skinned, bro. Philly winning 2-15 on motherfucking top, dog. You know how honorable it is, right? All jokes to the left, right? I don't really feel like I have fans, bro. Every time I get love, it's from somebody within at least 16, the age range of 16 to 40. I was at the airport coming from LA back to Philly, and it was a grown ass man. He either said he was somewhere between 32 or 35. I don't remember, but he was like, "Yo, bro, like your videos have really helped me." He's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 21. He's like, "You know how old I am?" I said, "How old?" He said 30, like something like 34, 35. I don't know. And I was like, "Damn." But most of the time when I see somebody, they between probably the age of like 18 to 27, and even if you older, shit, shout out to you, my nigga. But I say that to say, like, we got a predominantly male audience. We ain't get the girls yet. You know what I'm saying? We could even make a dojo dating app, because I actually found out pretty recently that even though my audience has been predominantly male historically, I can appeal to the woman as an audience. Because I just did a speech, right? And it was, I'm telling you, 80% of the people in the room was women. And at the end of the speech, they always taking pictures. They always like, "Oh my God." But it was like, I'm thinking like, this ain't for me. But it's like, imagine a dojo dating app, because we have the community. and we attract like-minded people about certain principles.
Is open
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a long-term thing, right? St. Chris, I appreciate the 16 months. That's why when I went to that Tony Robbins event and then like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm side by side with people. That's the real shit. It's one thing if y'all in the Twitch chat. It's not the same that y'all in the Twitch chat. That like, let's imagine chat. What would y'all say the best city to throw an event where everybody could like probably slide, right? Let's just name some cities, right? Let's say we had an event in that city, and we got a diversified ass audience, right? And bro, being at a public seminar, a public speaking event, etc., like one of those real things, bro. And we did it to where like y'all could have stands of dojo in-house merch, deals and shit that y'all sell, y'all make food, whatever the fuck. And it's completely ran by us, right? And on top of that, being from like one of those events by myself, with myself, right? Yo, the shoulder to shoulder interaction you get with people is something that you can't pay for, bro. I can't make this up. Now, if y'all never been to a speaking event, a seminar, or something where you learn, you don't know. So let me tell y'all. If you have been, then you know. The people you sit next to are just as fucking hungry. Half this chat ATL. A lot more of y'all say ATL than I thought you would. Is Atlanta the hub? Is Atlanta the hot spot? I feel like Dallas or Houston is in the middle of the country. You know what I'm saying? New York close to me, so I don't got no complaints with New York. But I feel like Houston is like right in the middle of the country, bro. And actually, I ain't gonna lie, I loved Atlanta when I slid. Not for the reason y'all think. Dog, y'all know how many people I have when y'all see me in real life? They be like, yo, Ty, come on, man. You fuck. Nigga, since when was kissing and telling cool, bruh? Every time, bruh. It never fails, man. Yo, Ty, like, come on, Ty, like, come on, bruh. You could tell me. Yeah, alright, then that shit on the Shade Room. That shit on Reddit. No, sure. Think what you want to think, but you ain't hearing nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But what was the point we was making? I loved Atlanta when I slid, though. I just saw so much hustle. Like, it just... I just saw so many people that's trying to grind. Like, I just love that about Atlanta. Everybody was winning. Everybody was working. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It really was one of those environments. You cracked that. Like, come on, bro. It just happened every time, bro. It happens every time. Ty, be for real. You ended up meeting with the pilot. Like, y'all be surprised with the questions I fucking get, man. Y'all be surprised, bro. Anybody in the chat from Albania? That's actually very specific, bro. All right, but chat, where do y'all want to go now? Like I said, we've been talking for 2 hours straight. Nice, calm catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, expect a lot. Expect some new shit, man. Expect some real shit. I'm gonna start with the Reddit. I just know it's coming, man. I know it's coming. I just know it's coming, bro. Let me go all the way to the bottom. Yo, y'all are so federal. Y'all are so federal. Oh my God. Y'all are so federal. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all are so federal. FBI agents of hell. Yo, who the fuck did this? Who the fuck is responsible for this? I'm not playing, bro. It's the same nigga. Who the fuck is Odd Solution? Wait, hold on. Yo, what? Element, yo, TyKwondoe bum. I'm a bum because I'm working at McDonald's, bro. Slow motion is better than no motion, bitch. Get your money up, not your funny up. You dig? Come on now. Always keeping it 100. That's why I walk it with the dojo. Did this nigga think the picture was real? Are you dumb, nigga? What? Yo, when was the Reddit this good? When was the Reddit this good, bro? Yo, y'all niggas been snapping.
Andrew Tate. The first few times I watched him, I'm like, this dude disturbs my calm. But I came across some others. I'm like, dude is spouting straight up truth right there. Then I watched some others, and I'm like, man, that is stinky tofu. But then I watched some others, and I learned some things. You will learn.
That's literally like the experience of watching Tate.
More.
It's like, damn, no, that's facts. It's like, whoa, what? It's like, damn, no, that's facts. It's like, whoa, hold on now.
By chewing on what you disagree with.
Pause.
And working out. Why do I disagree with this so much? One of two things will happen if you have the courage to go through that process. Number one, you will learn something. Or, number two, you will walk away much more settled and much stronger in your original belief. Because you put it to the test.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that, bro. No, he just cooked. He couldn't. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. She got that
people
shit
that
on.
These times on Earth that worry about money 24/7, that live in simulation, they're not rich.
But do you know how many people that have money and aren't happy in life?
That's because they believe in smoke and mirrors. See, when you're rich and you believe in smoke and mirrors, like if you're rich right now, you could just DM any bitch right now and get it to your house right now as Gideon, and you believe those bitches authentically fuck with you, you're believing in smoke and mirrors.
On God.
Any friends you have right now in your circle that are lit content creators, and you believe they're actually your friends, that's smoke and mirrors.
Why do you say that?
Because it's by association. You're right now, everybody in your life that you met past Gideon is smoke and mirrors. Anybody you met before, those are the authentic people. Everybody.
I wouldn't write that line across the sand like everybody after that point. It's really why a person fucks with you to begin with. Somebody could meet you after you got clout and y'all engage in a relationship that has nothing to do with your clout. And some relationships are strictly beneficial to both parties, and they're superficial in that way. You both accept, like, yes, we take advantage of each other. Yes, we use each other. Yes, we share each other's platform. And, you know, there's no malice in it. It's just that, you know, he was cooking at first, but when he drew the line across the sand all along, everything is by association. A person always fucks with you for some sort of value. If the value is money, if the value is your quality of the type of person you are, the stronger you can make the reason a person fucks with you, actually, it's not even the reason that you make it. It's really that the reason, the type of person that they are. The type of person they are will judge how they build their relationships, whether you choose to be a part of that or not. So keep that in mind. If the person is a gold digger or a finesser, they finesse everybody. They'll finesse their aunt, they'll finesse their mom, they'll finesse you, they'll finesse their girlfriend. They a finesser, you know what I'm saying? But if a person is a person of honor, a person of integrity, a person of purpose, then their relationships will come with purpose. Their relationships will come with integrity. And they will filter out everybody around them that's trying to use them or around for some superficial shit. Meanwhile, guess what? There still will be those relationships. For example, me and my accountant are cool, but I know we are cool because he's my fucking accountant. Like, it's not my homie, but he here because I'm filing my taxes and taking care of my money. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You can call him a gold digger if you want. He here for a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
With you when you're lit. When I had that World Star Hip Hop video that everybody seen, there were chicks that came in like, "Oh my God, I see you on World Star. Like, can we link up?"
See, this is where he cooked. He cooked when he said, "If you believe those bitches where you fuck with you, you dumb as hell."
Like, that's just how the world is. It's smoke and mirrors. Once you reach a certain level of popularity and fame, and people start fucking with you by association, it's smoke and mirrors. That's why people get fucking depressed. You ever see a rich motherfucker mad and depressed? Because he thought bitches liked him. He thought his friends were real, and he thought everybody around him was solid. That's
He ain't never loved himself. I don't know if we want to even go touch these horror stories. I want to know. I want like we have a unique opportunity with such a big platform to get a lot of surveys. Like how did y'all like get caught cheating? What is that? A new moon? Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? You know where we going. Like how did y'all catch y'all girl cheating, bro? At least for us, the setup is different. Yeah, a lot changed. A lot changed, including the lighting and everything. The lighting part, my favorite part. The background is just a bonus of the lighting. It all just come together. I would just love to hear these stories, chat. I done dealt with friends and coached friends before I graduated high school, but just on like some real life shit that actually got cheated, bro. Got cheated on. And one of my homies said he caught his girl through Cash App. Bro, they was Cash Apping each other $1 back and forth and sending messages like that. Like, I'm gonna be honest, chat. Like, if I get cheated on like that, I might never know. Like, I'm just not checking. Like, I don't, like, that's not even something I would notice. Like, I'm being honest. That's crazy. Cash App texting. That is crazy. Like, she got it. Another one was, I mean, most of the time I've been on the other side of the equation. Like, it's been sneaky shit I seen women do, but I never seen a woman have me. I would have never even did that extreme to have a bitch cheat on her boyfriend. Like, I would have never did that. Most of the time, the shit I did, it was in person, or it was like we would only FaceTime each other. It would be no paper trail, it would be no text messages, it would be none of that. Like, Cash App is crazy. Both of them was desperate. That's crazy. C6 Alec, I appreciate the 7 months.
7 months, baby.
3 types of confidence.
Let's talk about it.
1, confidence that comes from things.
Mm-hmm.
Things can be taken, confidence can be shaken.
That's right.
Then you got the second. Things come from your ability. Leg broke, football player can't play no more.
Damn.
Confidence can be taken.
You did.
But then you got that third thing.
What's that?
When you confident in who you are.
God damn.
See, that type of confidence right there. When you believe in self,
that's right.
That confidence can only be taken by death.
By death. Oh my God. Hey man, he got that old soul, old school delivery that just made that message so crisp.
If your hair just ain't growing, it sound like you vitamin D deficient. So you need to go and sit in that sun so your hair can turn from dead to living. And if you go sweat, then that is a plus. Release all the mucus built up in your head. You don't need all these hair growth oils that do not work. No weed.
This is 100. I swear to God, this is 110%.
That shit is dead. All you gotta do is treat your hair like it's a plant. Water, sun, nutrients, all you need. And less stress, you need to relax. And no, you can't just do one.
I think it was Dick Gregory that said your hair is like leaves to a tree. You know anything about leaves to a tree? Leaves are where the photosynthesis gets absorbed and all that shit gets done.
You gotta do all, especially if you.
But I'm gonna be honest, like I done grew up my hair in 2 separate periods. This is the longest I ever grew my hair in my life since I was a baby. But when I grew that shit before and I had product in it and I was doing all that shit, my hair was so trash. Like when it got like actual length to it. And I chopped it straight down to a low cut. And then when I grew it out again, like more natural, like less product, I really went to washing my shit like twice a month. Not every week, not every 3 days, like twice a month. It's sometimes once a month. And my shit was growing the fastest.
It was black, cause we some people we don't need no pills.
I'm telling you.
Vitamin D, the sun give us that. No shoes on your feet, go out.
Well, this to be technical, right? The sun does not give you vitamin D, Chad. Do y'all know what does? Do y'all know how y'all get vitamin D from sunlight? I've told y'all this before. No. The sunlight hits cholesterol, and cholesterol turns into vitamin D. Come on now. Gotta keep y'all niggas sharp, man. Y'all know my biology background.
Outside with no weaving ground. Or you can run around your block and exercise, go work out. Then you can simply get you some olive oil. You don't need to be extra. And you can intake.
That nigga said I use K-Flock sweat, which is natural to use. Oh, why do y'all be having these people dicks down your throat like this?
Some more fruits if you want.
Brother, let me tell you, your mom waited 9 months to have you just for you to be on his dick. You gotta do better, bro.
Then you can simply get you some olive oil. You don't need to
You gotta
be
do better,
extra.
bro.
And you can intake some more fruits if you want your results to be better. And also say affirmations like.
What did you say to him?
He said that I can never let you down.
I said, listen, as a hip hopper.
Yeah, what did I tell you? You're 36! Yeah, what did I tell you?
Memphis check.
Y'all the same age. Ladad Kid. What? The nigga said Ladad and Drakid. Y'all need to stop with these dumbass fucking words, bruh.
Yeah, what I tell you?
What did you say to him?
He looked at him like his father too. What I tell you?
What did you say to him?
He said that
He said this can't be real. This edited, right?
I can never let you down.
I said, listen, as a hip hopper.
This edited, right? I think I want to finish the stream on that, like what the real purpose of the break was. I think that's a great closer. I think that really is. Ultimately though, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think that's a great way to end the stream, bro. Here's why I took my break, my month time skip arc, right? This is normal for me. I already didn't want to be active and engaged in the internet, or during quarantine. Some of y'all may know this, but like I said, I was on the two choices of deleting all my socials completely because I didn't like how social media was.
16.
Kajev 4, I appreciate it, 16 months. Or I was in between creating what I wanted to see on the internet. And that's what I chose to do. And here's where it got me so far. And I felt as though, the 2 years that passed by, blowing up in content and all that, all the growth and stuff, I just wasn't myself, bro. I just felt like I just wasn't aligned with the root of who I am and what makes me me. And a part of what makes me me is my solitude, bro. Like my ability to cut out all external influences, to cut out all external voices, all external whatever the fuck you name, and just lock in with myself, talk to myself, think to myself. And that's when my best shit come up, is when I'm locked in with me. And because of how things was going and everything was just all how it was, I haven't had a time to really go like that and really be on my geek shit, my scientist shit. I'm really like a scientist, bro. Like when it come to reading a bunch of books, like I've read I think either 2 or 3 books. I'm almost finished my 3rd one over this break. I do a lot of reading, I do a lot of thinking, I do a lot of writing. Like this is normal for me, and this helps drive my content. This drives the uniqueness in my content. This is why I believe I grew so fast. This is why I believe that when you learn what you learn from me, you don't find that I'm using other people's talking points. I'm not using other people. I'm not quoting other people. I'm not stealing nobody's content. Everything, when you click on the video, it may be, you may see my thumbnails be similar to other people, titles, or even the same reactions. But you will never click on a TyKwondoe video and be like, he stole this from, because I don't think like other people. I don't move how other people move, and it comes from being tapped in with myself. And a part of that was just retouching on the roots. Why this is important to me, what really matters. You know what I'm saying? The views, the clout, the attention, or the impact. So it went back to the impact. I really just reevaluated myself. I really just rescanned my whole player build, analyzed myself outside of myself, criticized myself, and looked at myself in extreme detail, and then compared it with the new standard I wanted to set. And like I said, it's really been beautiful since day one of the break. Like I said, I done picked up skills that I wanted to try. I've really been locking in with my guitar. I started playing piano, all types of shit I wanted to try. And the shit I want to add to the YouTube content, It's gonna be experimentation as I go along because I want to upload what I just reacted to. Like I like that as a channel reaction, but I also want to do like video essays, well thought out, heavily edited, heavily invested project type of videos. But I think that my consistency is another thing that makes me me. Everybody's different. Like it's like comparing Prince to Michael Jackson. Like Prince dropped an album every fucking year. He dropped songs. He had a plethora of music. That's just how he created. Other people create once every 10 years, once every 5 years. That works for them. I think with me, I'm just a consistency type of person. Like I smash my head at the wall and I just keep going. So I'm gonna keep up the consistency, but it's gonna be those videos that's gonna be like them project videos, some well thought out video essays that's just like thought experiments. Just to keep the variety of who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I like that dynamics. I think that the community enjoys it. I think y'all enjoying it. We can talk shit in the same video that I'm breaking down deep shit. Like I said, I'm also re-enrolling in school. I just reestablished the blueprint, locked back in with what's important with me. And here we are. We prefer those over pussy. And again, I'm cool off that completely because I'm respecting, the relationship I'm in. I'm not on all that, but I think it helps me lock into what's more important anyway. Could be out here slaying, slutting them out, doing all the side quests, but is that really fulfilling? Is it really gonna get me anywhere? Am I really gonna give a fuck at the end of the day? Not really, at all. I'm gonna care about my impact. I'm gonna care about what I did for my community, and I'm gonna care about what I left behind. 100.